Good evening again, everybody. Happy Friday night. It is still September 7th. I'm Dine, call me Dine, and welcome to the first video of Let's Mess Around on Fortune Street. It was created in the early 90s by the same guy who created Dragon Quest. It is very similar to Monopoly, and I'm hoping to stream several online games with friends. I figured tonight will be a good night in order to show the tutorials for both game modes and show you what it's all about so you can fully understand it later. As such, let's play. After we see the lovely title screen. Now, even though this was created back in the 90s, the US didn't get any of the games until December of 2011. And I'm hoping the music and the mic are fairly balanced. The capture software I'm using to get off my Wii doesn't have an audio adjusting unless I'm actually capturing, but I'm not doing that. I'm just broadcasting. But the games has several iterations over several systems. If they are played on a Nintendo system, the characters from Super Mario Bros. Are cameos. If they're played on a Sony system, Final Fantasy characters are cameos. Okay, looking at the file screen, I have a file in my mother's file. I have everything complete. Go into the main menu here. We'll start with the easy rules, and just go into the tutorial. The primary difference between easy and standard rules are stocks and dividends, as well as districts. We'll go through all those. Fortune Street is an action-adventure board game. The aim of the game is to get rich quick. Okay, always nice. Be the first to ramp up your net worth to the target amount and romp your way back to the bank to clinch victory. In this game, you'll be up against Toad and Slime. Alright, let's roll. For the tutorial, the order of play will be Dine, Toad, then Slime. Yeah, you can get plenty of outfits and actions and mascots and accessories to customize your Mii with. So, of course, that's not the default outfit. Let's see what you need to do to win on this board. The target for your net worth is 5,000 gold. The first player to reach that amount and return to the bank will be the winner. Also, if a single player goes bankrupt, the game ends and a winner will be declared. You go bankrupt when your net worth becomes 0. When somebody goes bankrupt, the player with the highest net worth remaining in the game is declared the winner. Now we'll go ahead and keep going. Welcome to Fortune Street. First things first, let's take a look at your assets. At the bottom right of the screen is the asset info window. It shows all players' ready cash and net worth at a glance. The left-hand figure is ready cash. The right-hand figure is the total of ready cash and property assets. In other words, net worth. The first player to achieve a net worth of 5,000 gold or more and get back to the bank is the winner. Right, now you need to know how to make gold. Collect all 4 suits, spade, heart, diamond, club, and get back to the bank to receive a promotional bonus. The bonus starts off at about 500 gold and gets bigger each time you receive it. You can only pick up suits by landing on or passing over suit squares. So you know the basics, get out there and make your fortune on Fortune Street. The original name is Itadaki Street, so the cheer to get going is Let's Itadaki. I'll probably say that out of habit a few times. This is a shop square. Shop squares are keys to making your fortune on Fortune Street. Nobody owns a shop yet, so you can buy it by paying the shop value in gold coins. This is a basic way of earning money through property. Your ready cash will take a hit when you buy a shop, but the shop's value counts towards your net worth, so that figure will not fall. As long as your net worth stays above 0, you can't go bankrupt, so don't be afraid to splash out on shops rather than in them. So I'll go ahead and buy this first shop. Someone lands on it, they'll be charged 29 gold. Now I have the game sped up to the fastest settings, so normally the Toad and the Slime will banter with the player, but I turn that off just to save time. Now in easy mode, you want to get as many shops adjacent to each other as possible. So I'm hoping I roll a 1. Oh, not even close. So just go ahead and buy this one too. Oh, thank you, Toad. Now, if you land on someone else's property, you can buy them out with a forced buyout. Okay, the price of goods here is 74 gold, so Dine takes that amount of gold from Toad. You can get them in a forced buyout by paying 5 times the shop's net worth. Or you can bargain with the other players on buying shops from them. Adds a nice element of strategy to the whole thing. Oh, another 6. Oh, like I'm so... that 8 gold is going to hurt so much. You can buy other players' shops without their consent if you're willing to pay 5 times the shop's value. This is known as a forced buyout. But if you don't have the ready cash available, you can't force anyone to do anything. So I'm tempted to do that, and I'll wait, since I'm just so close to the bank, that there's no real strategy in doing so. So everyone's got something in that lowest stretch. Oh, thank you, Slime. Okay, my turn again. Should be able to get a promotion unless I just get 1. Oh, that's good. I recognize that as the Dragon Quest level up and fair. Fanfare. So you get your basic salary plus a promotion bonus and a little extra bonus for how many shops you have. And you can continue on. Okay, since I landed on a piece of my property, you've landed on one of your own shops, so you can choose to pay gold to expand it or another shop you own. This is known as investing. The more capital you invest in your shops, the bigger they get and the higher the shop prices become. And that little extra window is the amount of gold you can take from people who visit your shop. So invest like mad and take sexfuls of gold from your competitors. You'll notice there's an investment limit that tells you the maximum amount of capital you can invest in each shop. So in this case it's 360. I actually want to invest in this one. And I'm just going to pour it all in. So that there's about a 5 times multiplier on that shop. And Toad's going to land on mine. It's almost impossible to lose on these tutorials. And they go through very quickly. Okay, hopefully I'll be able to create a shop adjacent to another one. Or buy a shop. Oh, right here. I guess it's doing it for tutorial purposes. If you manage to acquire a row of 2 or more shops, the shops will mutually expand. The shop prices go up, of course, but so does the maximum capital you can invest in each shop, so it's a real winner. The more shops you get together, the greater the effect. Don't miss your chance to get a whole train of shops and ride the gravy train home. That's primarily what you want to do on easy mode. Since I have the row of 2 shops, we get to see them expand a little bit. Too bad there's not a way to skip this, but it's not much of a problem. Okay, Toad and Slime are both going to get promoted, no doubt. Now, if you run out of ready cash, you have to sell one of your shops, or you can auction it before you run out of money. And on standard mode, you can sell stocks to get yourself back in the black. But on easy mode, you're pretty much stuck selling shops. Now, the boards in this game are either Dragon Quest themed or Super Mario Brothers themed. Hopefully, we'll be able to play most of them, whether online or if I just do single player mode against a computer. Oh. Roll 3 shops. Oh. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, so we're going to see this again. Yay! That was always one of my favorite voice clips from Super Punch-Out, just Gabby J doing yay! Oh, thank you, Toad! It's so much fun watching them squirm when they land on high prize pieces of your property. Okay, so halfway to the target value. Okay, go ahead and invest in any one of these shops. I can't pour everything in, otherwise I won't have any cash left. So a good amount is about half of your ready cash, especially if you're not in danger of running out of money. But since there are more shops to buy, it's best to have some on hand a little bit. Oh, sorry, Toad. The tutorial dice doesn't like you. Yeah, he'll get a little bit back. Okay. Let's see how well I do here. Another vacant lot. Not a problem. Yeah, usually by the end of each game, all the shops will have been bought up. It sometimes doesn't happen, mostly based on how complex the board is and how useful the shops are for people to strategize. That's the way to put it. So I got a 3, Slime. Oh, not quite. So probably once or twice more around the board. That'll cover everything. Reach the target value. Now if you land exactly on a suit square, you'll get to draw a venture card. Those have positive and negative effects on you. And it'll be easier to explain it once we can actually see it. Now the most you can invest in any shop at one time is $9.99. Since I'm handy for cash, I can go ahead and throw it all in there. Okay, Toad's going to draw a venture card. So you have that grid there, and if you get a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line, you'll get pretty much a bingo bonus, beginning with 4 in a row up to 8 in a row. And most of the AI will usually create their own row and won't try to block you. Waluigi and Bowser Jr. are usually rotten, and they'll pick one at random and try to block your lines. And whoever you play against online, it's usually random on what their strategy is. I'd buy it out, but there's really not worth in doing so. Just have to get to the bank and the game will be over. And the AI is usually pretty smart. They will avoid your high-priced shops, so it's best to pinch them and create 2 paths full of expensive shops that they have no choice but to go through. Now, once I hit the bank, this will be over, and we'll head over to standard rules. Okay, let's make them squirm a little bit more here. So 500 will be good. So I kind of want to hit the target value before getting the bank. And the music changes. I don't know if it does in tutorial, but the Dragon Quest theme, when you're about to hit the target value and you're on your way back to the bank, the battle theme from Dragon Quest IV plays. So if you played that, it'll sound familiar. And this should be the final turn unless I roll less than a 4. Okay, tutorial over. Because if you reach the target value when you hit the bank, you don't have to swing back around. So that's definitely more than enough. Nice little sword kata there. Yeah, my character is equipped with the samurai garb and zenithian wings. You get those basically through playing the game. And as you play through the game, you will receive stamps, and that's your currency for unlocking new outfits. So once you finish the game, it'll show a graph of how well everyone did. Show the number of turns, all the stats and such. And that's it. Okay, I already cleared tour mode, but this time we're just going to head back to standard rules. Okay, and after every game, the computer will give you a little bit of a tip. Okay, back out, go to standard rules, rinse and repeat. Back to the tutorial. Okay, a lot of this will be pretty much the same, but it'll cover stocks and dividends. Okay, same music, unfortunately. Okay, same. Toad and the slime again. I'm surprised they used Toad because he's a rank C on the Mario characters. Slime is rank D, the easiest. Rank D Mario characters include Birdo and Donkey and Diddy Kong, so I don't know why they're not in the tutorial. So the target value is a bit higher, the board's going to be a bit bigger. Okay, this is all the same again. Yep, we have a Mobius strip. Okay, so this is still the same. Now you may notice that the vacant lots have colored borders around them. Those are the districts in each area. So rather than buying property each in adjacent squares, you want to buy as many as you can in a single district. And of course, as you buy more, the values go up, the capital increases and such. Okay, those are pretty much the same, just different numbers. And let's see Traki. Oh, great start. Okay, we got this one. Yeah. Same as in the other picture. Okay, let's find out about districts. The shading of the border around each shop square on the board tells you what district it belongs to. If you manage to acquire more and more shops in a district until you have total domination there, your shops will boom and you'll really be in the money. It's a sure way to bring you closer to victory. So let's go ahead and buy it. Let the CPUs take their turns. And of course the slime isn't going to want to pay me money, he'll go for the shop. Okay, and that question mark square is basically a venture card space. You draw a card without collecting a suit. This may be a bit more tight than the last game where I got half the board. But this is just a tutorial. This shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. Now, it may give us a chance to buy more shops in a district, so we can see what happens with that. Not in this case. Now, that sleepy-faced moon space, if you land on it, okay, we already know about forced buyout. If you land on it, all your shops close for one turn. If anyone lands on your property, they don't have to pay anything. And how much is this worth? So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy him out. The ominous fanfare that accompanies it is awesome, unless it's being used against you. So, of course, I got the district. I have 2 shops in the district, so those prices went up a little bit. So Toad's basically kind of going to lose a turn. He'll get to roll in the next turn, but if we land on any of his shops, they're free. Okay, land on the die space, roll again. Okay. My turn again. Hopefully we'll be able to move quickly so I can get back and buy stocks. Show how those work. Okay. It was nice enough on that. Okay, usually on standard rules you don't want to invest too much capital in your shops right away until you can buy some stock in that district. In this case, I want to do this just because they're forced to go this way each time they go around the board. And investing the capital causes the stock prices to rise. So if you own stock in that, you would have gotten that much more money. But I should be able to get back to start without any problems. Of course, the slime has all that money I gave him when I bought him out. Okay, what do I need? I need the spade, so head up. Yeah. We know. We just did this. So, second shop in the district. This expands again. Get some money from Toad. Thank you, Toad. It's a bit trickier while playing off the Wii, since this is on my TV and my computer is back on the other side of the room, so it's going to be a little harder to keep up with the chat. Okay, right on the bank. If you land on the bank, you can choose which way you go on your next turn. So it sounds like a mash of Monopoly, Risk, and the Game of Life. Pretty much. Okay, since I landed on the bank, I can buy stock. You can only buy 99 pieces of shares of stock at a time in one single district. When it comes to buying stock, make sure you know the stock price and check out all the shops in the district. A district stock price increases as its aggregate shop value increases. In other words, as the shops there expand, the stock price goes up. And how can you tell how much shops are likely to expand? Precisely by keeping an eye on each shop's maximum possible capital investment. Shops that still have a lot of investment potential are likely to expand a lot. whereas shops that don't have much investment potential left aren't going to expand much more. So by watching each shop's maximum capital investment, you can figure out which districts might see the greatest stock price rises. There's one other important thing to consider too, and that's whether you yourself own any shops in the district in question. By buying a lot of stock in districts that you own shops in, the stock price rises and you expand your shops. And you make gold hand over fist. Follow this golden rule and you'll rule the gold. So insider trading is a good way to make money in this game. Let's go ahead and go into District B. I usually buy as many stocks as I can. That'll cause the price to rise nicely and get a little extra money. And if I end up going in the red on my ready cash, just sell a few stocks, you'll be back in the black. Of course, Toad just gave me a nice little boost there. And as you buy stocks in a district, you'll usually get dividends from that district if people land on the shops they're in. So that helps make a little extra money. So Slime bought some stock in District A. Price went up, so he got 20 more gold. Okay. So throw in some capital in here. And that should raise the stock price a little bit. So, yep. 97 shares, 194 gold. So if you own a lot of stock in a district and are able to invest a ton of capital into a single building, your money just skyrockets. I've seen upwards of getting 10,000 or more just from investing 1,000 in a building. That's pretty much how you make most of your money in standard mode, is through stock dividends. And of course, you can use that against people as well. If you own stock in the same district and manage to lower the price, then they lose money. Poor Toad hasn't even made it back to the bank yet. I'm hoping to roll a 1 or a 2 so I can get more property in District B. Especially since they keep landing on my spaces. Alright, see how lucky we get. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Oh, not quite. I wanted a 5. I should have gone down first. Oh well. Sometimes the game will troll you. I had one victory online a couple weeks ago where one guy had to go through my district that I totally dominated. One space was worth about 3,000, another one worth over 4,000. He landed on both of them. Okay, so Toad raised the price of District B stocks by buying some, so I got money out of that. Okay, my turn again. My shops are back open. Need the heart and get back to the bank. Go ahead and buy this. So it wouldn't hurt to buy stocks in District A too. And hopefully get some capital invested into these too. Thank you, Toad. One thing's for sure, Toad is a lot smarter on this than he is in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. If you played any of the stages where you have to escort Toads to the goal, they're the dumbest things in the world. Okay. I should reach the bank with a good enough roll. Right on it. So level up, buy more stocks. Nice little boost there. It's nice to be able to buy 99 stocks and still have plenty of ready cash left. So the target value is 8,000, over halfway there. 1, maybe 2 more rounds across the board. If I'm lucky, I'll roll a 3 and get that last shop in District A. Alright. course, I think the tutorial does this on purpose. So we get to see all these expand, and the stock price should go up. Not quite. Once I get some capital in there, it will. I can roll it once, slime. Oh, doesn't matter. He still has to pay me a lot. Oh, it still hurts to laugh. Still some stomach cramps. Okay. So I have a little extra cash to invest in capital here. Now what I'm going to do... Okay. So plenty of max capital. I'm actually going to go into the red intentionally here. So throw in 400. So that'll cause the price to rise nicely. So went up by 3. And I need to sell some stocks to get back in the black. I'll just sell out of District B. And that's that. Oh. Poor Toad. The tutorial doesn't like him tonight. So he's got to sell stocks out of necessity. Okay, my turn again. Okay, I can go ahead and buy this one this time. Even though I'll go back in the red, won't be too much of a problem. So I can either stick with District A or District B on making most of my money through stocks. Now the price will usually drop if you sell more than 10. So it's best to try and avoid that from happening. Oh, ouch! Oh, poor Toad! He may go bankrupt. So since he did that, the price is going to go down. I'm going to lose money out of it. But if Toad survives long enough for me to get back around the board, I'll probably get enough money to finish up the tutorial. So District B is the hottest stock item right now, and to avoid them getting money, I want to invest in District A. Whereas, since I'll get more money than they will. Okay, my turn again. Might as well buy it, I can afford it. There's a risk versus reward factor in buying shops as you progress throughout the game. Usually you want to try and get as many as you can in the beginning. And then once you do that, use the money earned from those, as well as promotions, to buy stock. Okay, so Toad decided to piggyback on District A. And he's not going to last long if he keeps hitting my spaces. So we all got a little money out of that, even the slime. Okay, I will definitely have enough money to reach the target value when I get back. Okay. First time drawing a venture card. Number 25. Ah! So usually misadventures and other lousy cards have a great background. So they get to pay half price until my next turn. Toad can't complain too much. I'm hoping to land on one piece of my property and just throw in everything I can, see how high it'll rise. Now, the fun thing about playing this online is I'm going to be on Skype with the people I play against, and so we'll all be able to give commentary. The game knows I'm about to win, so it decides to give me lousy rolls. Just have to be patient. Now, ideally, I want to do one of these for every board in the game. So it's probably going to be at least 20 parts, since there are 18 boards in the game, and who knows how many I'll do alone versus against people online. Okay, good. This is what I want to do. So just throw 999 into something and see how much we get. So that nearly a 10 times increase in the price. And look at the stock. So 864 just in returns. So with a little luck, I'll land on it again and hit the target value before I hit the bank. Poor Toad has to sell more stock. And all the shops got bought up. Okay, what I'm going to do, in order to just have the ready cash, I'm going to sell all my stock in here and get the returns back on District A. And I'm not likely going to hit any more of mine. Oh well. Oh, nice. So watch this. Okay, just throw it all into here. So that card was a nice break of luck. So another 864. I'm above the target value. Of course, I sold everything there, so the price fell. I'm above the target value. So things are tense. We have a potential winner. The music changes. Now, I like the music they use on this a lot more than what they use on the Super Mario Bros. Boards. Especially this orchestral arrangement. The game should be over on my next turn, unless I roll 1. Okay. Of course, every time it's your turn, it'll say, "Get back to the bank, get back to the bank! Your net worth has reached a target amount and you made it back to the bank!" Yay! So that is the tutorials for both modes of Fortune Street. I've yet to play easy online, but usually when I play with my family, we do easy. So I may end up doing several runs of both modes, depending on who I'm playing with. We get to see the results screen again. Even though I went to the red once, climbed steadily back up. Same status and results. Now, I usually try to play with my friends on weekends, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. So I'll be updating those as I play, try to stream all of them. And that is it. We'll just head back to the title screen. I'll close out. I'm Gunnar, I'm Dine. Call me Dine. You guys enjoy your Saturday. I will be streaming Lufia 2 again tomorrow. And maybe a game of Fortune Street. Who knows? Take care.